Hello friends, welcome back again to my channel Trader Techie, and this brand new video will explain about the options in the stock market, how to trade options, and all those technicalities will go through in this video. And before going to the explanation part, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. And if you like my series of videos in my channel, so please do hit the like button and you can share with your friends. Okay, so let's get started now. Hello friends, today we will go through the options in stock market. What are options? What are put options? What are call options? How to trade the options in market? What are index options? What are stock options in terms of index? You have Bank Nifty, you have Nifty there, and if you consider stock, you have Reliance, you have ICICI, HDFC. All those have equity also, and you have stock options also. So how to trade in those? We will discuss today. So basically, options are like derivatives, which are derived from, which is the value of options. It is derived from underlying asset. Underlying asset can be index option. It can be Bank Nifty, or it can be uh, stock option also, like HDFC or ICICI Bank. So I'll explain you here with an example of Nifty, so that it will be easy for you to understand. So let me just start. Mm, So I'll take a Nifty example. Say suppose Nifty is currently trading at 11,000, and you think that the market maybe in next 1 month will will be going upward, and the market from here, from Nifty from here, will move to, say suppose 12,000. So in that case, you are in a bullish so you see that market will be very bullish, and you see the market will go from 11,000 to 12,000. So what you in stock options, you have two terminologies. One is, you have something called call option, which is also known as a CE, where if you have a bullish view on the market, then people will buy call options. If you think market will move upward, you purchase a call option. Similarly, if somebody thinks that from here market will be very bearish, and it'll go downwards, and they find like it'll go down to 9,000 or 8,000, they what they do, they can buy put options also. So there is one more terminology called put options. Is also known as PE. So there are two view in the market now. Some people may say market will be very bullish, and they think market from here, Nifty from here 11,000 may go to 11,500, 12,000, maybe in 1 month. And some people may say it will be very bearish, it will go downwards, and from 9,000, from 11,000 it may go to 10,000, 9,000, so on. So there are two views in the market. So what will they do? They have two options now. So either they can buy a put option, or they can buy a call option. If you are bullish in market, you buy a put option. Buy buy call option. And if you are bearish in market, you can buy a put option. So once you decide or predict where market will go in, say suppose 1 month, you have to decide the price also. You have to decide the strike price also. Say suppose in next 1 month, where do you see Nifty will go down beyond? Say suppose as a put buyer, I think that from 11,000, Nifty may go beyond or less than 10,000. So what I'll do, I'll buy a put option of strike price of, say suppose 10,000. Okay, so my view in the market is Nifty will go beyond, I mean, less than 10,000 in next 1 month. Similarly, there might be a person where he says Nifty will go, will be bullish and it may go beyond 12,000. So what he'll do, he'll buy a call option of a 12,000 CE. But to trade here, to trade for a 10,000 PE or a 12,000 CE, you have to pay a premium. So that premium is, I'll take that as premium, say suppose 100. So you have to pay a premium of 100 rupees to take this trade. And here also, you have to pay a premium of 100 rupees. So here also you have to pay a premium of say 100 rupees. So this is your initial investment. So when you trade in options, it comes you cannot buy one quantity or two quantity. Nifty comes with, or every asset, every stock comes with its own lot size. Nifty has a lot size of 75. So 75 is a lot size of 75. Similarly, other assets, Bank Nifty comes with the 20, and the stock depends on their size. It may have 500, Reliance has 500 as a lot size, HDFC has X number of. So it depends on exchange SEBI to decide the lot size. So Nifty has a lot size of 75. So your initial investment, if you consider, if you have a bearish view, it will be around 100 rupees into 100 rupees into 75, so it will have an investment of 7,500. Here also you have to pay an initial investment of 7,500. So you have made an initial investment of 7,500 now. So you think market will go down, and you think that after 1 month maybe Nifty will go beyond 10,000, and as a buyer, as a call option buyer, you think that market will go beyond 12,000. So here let's say your prediction was it will go less than 10,000, where your prediction here was less than 10,000, and here your prediction was more than 12,000. Okay, so now you have taken a trade now. So say suppose this I have considered in this scenario, I have considered only a buy option. So in put option you can buy or sell. So in call option also you can either buy or sell. So in this video I have taken only example of buy. So I have taken only put buy and call buy. You can sell the put and you can sell the call also. That will I'll explain you in next video. So coming back to this one, so say suppose you have taken trade now in so you have taken a trade now. So I'll explain you after 1 month what will be your profit and what will be your loss if Nifty is at, say suppose 9,000 after 1 month, maybe after the expiry. So you have a weekly expiry where this will be every Thursday of the week, and you have monthly expiry. This will be last Thursday of the month. So if Thursday is holiday, then it will happen on Wednesday, 1 day before. So this is an expiry. So your view can be, you can have your view. It can be on a weekly expiry. You can plan it on a monthly expiry. So both you can do. Okay. So next, after 1 month, maybe if I consider a monthly expiry, say suppose on last day of August. Okay, so say suppose this is the last day of the August, and Nifty today is trading at Nifty Nifty trading at 9,500. Okay, so your prediction has come true, and you decided that it will fall below 10,000, and Nifty maybe a last day of the August it is trading at 9,500. Now let's see what will be your profit or a loss if the Nifty is trading at 9,500. Uh, so you said that Nifty will fall below 10,000, and today it's 9,500. So if I 10,000 minus 9,500, so this is your 500 points profit. You made a profit of 500 points, okay, for the month. If Nifty is trading at 9,500, say suppose if Nifty is trading at 10,000, what will be your profit? So 10,000, this was your initial prediction, and it current level is almost again at 10,000, so you made zero here. So if Nifty would have settled at 10, say suppose 10,500, and you predicted market will go beyond 10,000, but it did not go beyond 10,000, it closed at 10,500. So we'll consider these three scenarios and see what will be a loss. This will become minus 500. Okay, so in this case, in case one, Nifty is at 9,000, close at 9,500, and you made a profit of 500 points. So this 500 points into 75, the number of lot in Nifty. So this will be your profit. So 75 into 500, it will be around 37,500. So this will be your profit if Nifty closes at 9,500 on a monthly basis. So this will be your profit. But since you have made an initial investment of uh, 7,500. So if I remove 37,500 minus 7,500, so this is your overall profit. So 30,000 is your overall profit for the month if Nifty closes at 9,500. Okay. So in next scenario, if say suppose Nifty closed at 10,000, you predicted that Nifty will go beyond less than 10,000, but it closed at 10,000. So in that case, you have made there is no gain in the number of points you captured, so it will be zero. But since you have made an initial investment of 7,500, so 0 minus 7,500. So, so 0 minus 7,500. So you would have made a loss of 7,500 here. In this case, if Nifty closes at exactly at 10,000, you would have made a loss of 7,500. Okay, this was your initial investment. In third case, say suppose Nifty closed at 10,500. You predicted 10,000, but it closed at 10,500. You are in a minus 500 point loss, but so since you're in loss of minus 500 points, you need not pay the full amount. You just have to pay the premium. The premium is the max loss in the option buyer state is the initial investment. This can be your maximum loss. Even if Nifty goes above, even if Nifty goes above 12,000, your max loss would be 7,500. So max loss would be 7,500. So in any cases, only in one case, Nifty if Nifty, as you predicted, closes beyond 10,000, it closes less than 10,000, you will make a profit. In all the in rest of the scenarios, you will make a loss of maximum loss of 7,500. So max loss is 7,500, that is fixed, but maximum profit is unlimited. You would have made a huge profit if Nifty goes beyond 9,000 or 8,500. In that case, you would have made a profit of 2,000 points or 1,000 points. 1,000 points into 75, that becomes again 75,000. So you would have made a huge profit if Nifty goes again into 9,000 or 8,500 level. So your max loss would be in this case maximum of 7,500. Okay, so this would be your max loss. max loss. And this is your scenarios. If Nifty closes at 9,500, you would have made a 30,000 rupees profit. If Nifty closes at 10,000, you would have you would have lost your initial investment. Same here, you just would have lost your initial investment of 7,000. So this is buying a put option is just same as buying a insurance premium. Okay, you just have to pay the premium, and if something happens, if you're, say suppose a car insurance you have taken, you have to pay the insurance for the whole year. Okay, once you have to pay the insurance for a whole year. If something happens to your car, say if something happens to your car, it will be in terms of 1 or 2 lakh. Okay, so who will pay that? So it will be paid by your car insurance. Similarly, you just have to pay a premium of 7,500. If something happens, if whatever you have predicted happens, then you will be in profit. In all the cases, it will just lapse, so your insurance premium will be lapse. Okay, so if you come to uh, a bullish scenario, if you come in bullish scenario, so if you come to a buyer side in a call options, so here also, if Nifty, say suppose buyer has, so call option buyer predicted that it will go beyond 12,000. So if I consider Nifty at August last date, if it expires at 12,500, what will happen? So in this case, he predicted it will go beyond 12,000. So it expired at 12,500. So 12,500 minus 12,000. So it would have made a 500 points profit. So 500 into 75 lot of Nifty, it will become 37,500. Okay, since you have made an initial investment of 7,500, so your overall profit would be 30,000. Okay, this would have been his profit if Nifty closes at 12,500. Okay, so next scenario would be if Nifty, assume that it closed at 12,000 exactly at what he predicted, but it did not go about 12,000. So since it did not go about 12,000, he predicted 12,000 and it expired at 12,000. So in that case, he made a 0 point profit. So in that case, no profit. But since he had made an initial investment of 7,500, so that would be his loss. Okay, I hope you understood what I'm trying to tell you here. So call option buyer and a put option buyer will make money only if his prediction becomes absolutely right. He predicted market will go beyond 10,000 and he would have made money if it goes beyond 10,000, and a buyer, a call option buyer, thought that market will go about 12,000, and if that happened he would have made money. In the rest all cases, he would have lost his premium paid. So this is just a premium paid for the prediction what he has predicted. Okay, so in this case also, the max loss would be 7,500 and max profit would be unlimited in both the cases. Understood? I think so. I will just summarize one. So in options, currently I'm explaining in the Nifty 11,000. Currently Nifty is standing at 11,000, and there might be people who thinks that Nifty will go beyond 12,000. So they think that they'll buy a call option of 12,000 CE. CE is a call option, and people who think that market will be very bullish, very bearish, and it will go 11,000, 10,000. It will go beyond less than 10,000. So they what they think they'll buy put. So they have to pay initial premium of 100 rupees, 100 into lot size of 75. So they have to pay initial premium of 7,500, and then at the end of the expiry, maybe 1 month after, if Nifty expires at 9,500 and their prediction come true and they'll be in profit. Similarly, in call option buyer, if the prediction what he predicted comes true, I mean it crossed 12,000, and whatever difference is there between his prediction and the actual price, that will be his profit. So if any other case, if market stays below 12,000, or in this case where market stays below 10,000, So in this case, he will only lose this money of initial investment of 7,500. So that is the maximum loss he would be making. So now you might think that if he is losing the 75,000, 7,500, so who will get this 75? So as I have explained you, I have as I've told you, I have explained only in terms of buyer's perspective. In put option, you have a buyer and you have a seller also. Similarly, in call option, you have a buyer and a seller also. Okay, so buyer, if I take a car insurance example, uh, the people who take the insurance from car insurance companies are buyers. Okay, so we take a car insurance from a car insurance company, so we became a buyer. Who will sell the insurance? They become the sellers. So those people who sell the insurance become the sellers, and those who will buy the insurance, they become the buyer. So we people from car insurance company, we buy the insurance, we become the buyer, and those who sell it become the seller. So in call option, and same in put option. So the explanation I have provided you, it's a perspective of buyer. So there is one more perspective from the seller's perspective, so that I will be explaining in maybe next video. Buyer perspective. When will buyer will make money? When will call or put buyer will make money? Okay, when whatever he has predicted, in this case he predicted 10,000, market will go beyond 10,000, or in this case market, he said market will go about 12,000. Only when market moves beyond the prediction. Okay, so only when market moves beyond the prediction, only when he will win, he will make money. Okay, so I hope I explained it well here in terms of buyer's perspective. So next video I'll make a seller's perspective, how seller will make money. So whatever a buyer lost here, he lost 7,500 below if Nifty expired. So who will earn this money? There should be someone who will earn this money, right? So this money is earned by the seller, because seller sold this trade to the buyer. So seller will get this money. And similarly, if you would have made a profit of 30,000, from whom you would have made this money? You would have made this from the seller. So all those things I'll explain you in next video, where I'll take the seller's perspective and explain you with that. So if you have any questions in the buying of options in stock market, you can just comment down in comment section. And if you think you like this video, please hit like button, and you can share with your friends as well. Thank you. Let's see in next video. Thank you. Bye. Take care.